All right, you guys, I know I have a different setting going on here. I am in my dining room, I guess. Maybe I should open this up. It's not very bright sitting here, or maybe it's just wherever the camera is. But okay, I am coming to you guys because you know how I have talked about how you don't owe anybody anything. I saw a post earlier on Facebook that was like, people want to say you don't owe anybody anything. And it was like, but you do. You owe them an apology for the wrongs that you've done to them, yada, 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 right? And I'm just letting you know that no, you don't. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't have to apologize for any of the things that you have done. If you are making a decision and you're happy making that decision, that is all that matters. It does not matter how it makes anybody else feel but yourself. Like I mentioned in my last videos about the law of attraction in the universe, if you have not watched those, go and watch those and this will make more sense. When they are upset at something you have done, that is a them problem. That is not a you problem. Just because they thought what you did was wrong, that is a them problem. That's not a you problem, okay? I am not making excuses for what some of you will label bad behavior. But understanding the laws of attraction and what we're supposed to do here is make decisions that make us happy, then you need to understand that that other person that did that to you that you thought was wrong, guess what? They didn't think it was wrong. They had no problem making that decision. They were happy making that decision, which is what they should be doing. The fact that you think it was wrong, that is a you problem. That's not a them problem. They don't need to worry about how that made you feel. That is your responsibility to check your emotions. It's no one else's responsibility to tiptoe all around your emotions. Now, understanding that as well, are there some consequences for your actions? Sure, because that other person might decide punch you in the face. That other person might decide whatever, But if you made that decision and it was a decision that made you happy, you didn't think it was wrong, you didn't think there was any problem with it, then that's it, end of story. You were happy making that decision, so they made that decision, okay? You guys have to understand that that person that made that decision doesn't think that what they did was wrong. They don't think that what they did was messed up, okay? Just because you think that was messed up does not mean that they think that that was messed up. That's what so many people don't understand, okay? It's the same with like religion. It's the same with all these like rights things we have going on and stuff. Like just because you think it's wrong doesn't mean everybody else thinks it's wrong. And just because you think that's the right thing to do doesn't mean everybody else is going to agree with you that that's the right thing to do. That's why we need to stop giving a crap about what everybody else freaking thinks, because everybody has a different opinion. Everybody, it's the same across the board. Everybody has a different view on what a healthy marriage looks like. Everybody has a different view on what a healthy body looks like. Everybody has a different viewpoint on what too much muscle looks like. Everybody has a different viewpoint on, oh, that's too much money or not enough money, or that's too fancy of a car or not fancy enough, or that was a great vacation or that was a horrible vacation, even though they were on the same vacation. Everybody is going to look at things differently than you. There might be some people that agree, some people that are aligned with you and your intentions. Okay, those are your people. But not everybody is going to be your people, okay? But if you are aligned with your inner self and you're happy with those decisions that you're making, that's all that matters. You don't owe anyone anything but yourself. And the one thing you owe yourself is happiness. So if it makes you happy to do something that someone else thinks is wrong, do it anyways because it makes you happy. That's all you should worry about. That's the only decision you should be making, is the one that makes you happy. Stop worrying about everybody else and how everybody else feels. If you want to apologize, cool, fine and freaking dandy. If that's what's going to make you happy to apologize to that person, then go ahead and apologize. But if you're not sorry and you don't give a freaking crap, then don't. Again, just because you think what they're doing is wrong does not mean that they think what they're doing is wrong. All you have to do is choose what makes you happy. That's it. I don't care if someone else thinks that's the worst decision you could make in the world, because they wouldn't make that decision. Yet you're contemplating it and you're feeling the greatest positive energy you've ever felt in your life. Oh, you better make that decision. You better go towards the one that's giving you that positive feeling, that happy feeling, that joyous feeling. And don't give a crap about anybody else. And again, for those of you, I'm not saying don't care about people. I'm not saying don't love other people and don't be kind to other people. That's not what I'm saying. But you don't owe anybody else. I can't make you happy. I can't. Sure, maybe I can give you something that brings temporary happiness. But eventually, something's going to come up, right? That makes you unhappy. So guess whose job it is to fix that and to make you happy? It's your job. It's nobody else's. That's why there are so many relationships that end up not working, is because they're looking for the happiness. They're looking for the answers. They're looking for the love in somebody else. They can't give it to you. You already have it. You already have all that you need, but you just need to get it out. So do what makes you happy. Why would you not do what makes you happy? It blows my mind that there are so many people out there making decisions based off how someone else is going to feel, while they're feeling like shit. Why would you do that? Why? You are here to be happy, to grow and expand and give something back and create and just have these experiences that help you to grow and learn and make you happy. That's literally the only reason why we're here. If we were all the same, there would be no reason for any of us to be here. And that would be boring as hell if we were all the same. So stop trying to make everybody else fit into your little perfect world of what you think is right and wrong and good and bad and whatever the hell. Worry about your own self and your own feelings. Nobody owes anybody anything. Your parents don't owe you nothing. You don't owe your parents nothing. The only person you owe something is you. Okay? That's it. So you guys need to get it together. Focus on yourself for a little bit. Get a little selfish. Get a little love in there. Get a little happiness in there. And then you can spread it to others. So I'm going to say it one more time. You don't owe anybody anything. The only person you owe anything to is yourself. The only person you spend your whole entire life with is you. So y'all need to start focusing on yourself, focusing on your own peace, happiness, love, and if somebody comes along and tries to tear it down, get rid of them. But if somebody comes along and adds to the joy, adds to the love, adds to the experience, you want to keep them around, then go ahead and keep them around. But ultimately, at the end of every day, at the end of every decision, ensure it's one that makes you happy. If it benefits others, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Still do it. Your happiness is the most important. It's the only thing that should matter. I will see you guys in the next video.